Hi, I'm Abby Woods with SexSwing.info, and today I'm going to do a review on the Fetish Sex Swing. And sometimes my reviews are not that great, so I want to compare it to another product. And so today I'm going to compare it to the Trinity Sex Swing. So the Fetish Sex Swing and the Trinity Sex Swing. Okay, now I have them up here. This one is a Trinity Sex Swing. This one is a Fetish Sex Swing. Okay, so again, we're reviewing the fetish. Now, the reason why I want to compare these two is because in any type of industry, there is what is known as private labeling. And you'll see this in soaps, you'll see it in anything. I mean, if you think of a Chrysler Town & Country and a Dodge Caravan, they're basically the same car, they just have a different label on them. And that's what happens in most industries, and that is what happened with these two swings. And how I know that is because they are from this bar right here, all the way down, they are 98% identical, okay? They're identical all the way down to the screws. The webbing width, the way that they're sewn, the adjusters, everything is identical. Although the Fetish Sex Swing, again, the one we're reviewing, is $50 more typically across the board, okay? Now, I want to start up at the very top right here with the springs, okay? The biggest problem that I have with this swing, it's not necessarily the swing itself, because this is pretty standard swing. I mean, it is private labeled under several different names. So it is probably one of the highly sold swings in the world. But the problem I have with the fetish swing is partly their marketing. Whoever is running this has no idea what they're talking about. Example. This is an extension spring, okay? It extends it, back and forth, okay? All their marketing, their instructions, their web marketing, it says on their box that it is a torsion spring, okay? Now that is like, think of a clothespin, the spring that's in there, or on a bag of chips, like when you clip your, you have your chip clip, one of those, the spring that's in the middle of that, that's a torsion spring, okay? So I have very little faith in a company that doesn't even know what their products are made of, okay? So that's a huge red flag for me. The other thing is that both these swings will recommend that you remove this spring at 200 pounds, okay? First off, we never recommend that you remove a spring, and there will be a link below to describe why we don't ever recommend that you remove your spring. But say that you did want to follow the recommendation of the company, and you wanted to remove this spring. The problem is this chain right here is attached to the spring. There's absolutely no way to remove it unless you get bolt cutters, okay? So, again, they have no idea what they're talking about, all right? So, as far as all this madness up here, I don't have a lot of faith in this company, okay? Let's move down to the actual swings, though, okay? So, again, these are all the way identical. The only thing that's different between these two swings is the seat, okay? What is covering the seat and the foot stirrups. This is like a neoprene with a jersey knit over it, and that's what covers both the seat, the back, and the ankle, rest, or the foot rest. This one is a foam, and then it's covered with a satin. The feel-wise, this one definitely wins out over the Trinity. It is very soft, and it's not girls will know what I'm talking about. I don't know if it's so many guys, but girls are very sensitive to touch. And there's some fabrics that, you know, you just like touch and it snags you. And you're just like, ugh, this does not. This is very soft. So it wins points there. On both these swings. See, I'm like one that likes my thighs up. Pull my thighs up, get them up. This barely fits my thighs, okay? So if you have a girl, or if you are a girl that has thicker thighs, this most likely will just be able to be on your ankles or your calves, maybe right under your knees, but I wouldn't hold my breath to say that it would be up on your thighs, okay? So if we're scoring these for, say, 10-star rating, right, I would give these a 5.5, okay? I think that they're safe, even though I think this company has no freaking idea what they're talking about. I know the spring is safe because I know what I'm talking about. So I think that, you know, structurally, it's fine. It isn't going to break on you. You know, although the webbing that they use is strong webbing, the adjustments, you know, I wouldn't say are easy, but they're definitely safe. So it's a safe swing. Comfort-wise, you know, maybe a 5. It's not going to be your most comfortable swing on the market, but it's reasonably priced. It is also extremely popular. It is probably, this style is definitely one of the ones that is sold the most worldwide. So a 5.5, I think, even for both of them. This one probably gets a 6, just because this one might even get a 7, because whoever moron thought of that and thought their marketing was smart to label everything wrong gets deducted 2 points just for idiocy. So other than that, I think we're good. That is my review of the Fetish Sex Swing against the Trinity Sex Swing. So I am Abby Woods with sexswing.info, and if you have any questions, post a comment or shoot me over an email and I'll be happy to respond.